Now from Progressive Field in Cleveland, MLB Network presents Thursday Night Baseball. We start the road trip with the first of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
No balls and 1 strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hard hit ball to second. Jimenez loves it. And there's a run away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out for you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Alex Healy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders. That'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Brooks Lee. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
I got to count 2-2.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Line hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And in now, number 16. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading off for the Indians.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see. energy this team plays with.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to thrust him in, D-Row, and he fights it out the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch. But nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. In there, strike 1. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is pulled into right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Gonzalez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Indians leave 1, and this is still a... Coming to the plate now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Bouncer up the middle. To his left. Freeman. Throw to first at the end time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's good. The center field here.
Byron Buxton now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that they got away from him. Jordan, kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base run.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
The 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Buxton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. A tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting it. The first base
digging in. And Robinson. Now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Jimenez. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. standing in, Lane Thomas. He'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Fouled away. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time. He's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Pops this one up. And we'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So now Carlos Santana, the first runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball and 2 strikes.
And there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
Ready with the 1-2. Liner toward right center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the third. The next Twin up, Ryan Jeffries, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryan Jeffries.
He throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs. In the first and second quarter.
Gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Darren Obradovic.
Stepping in now, Darren Obradovic. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Jeffries on at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have
hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Jeffries isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
That's to the plate.
The Minnesota DL. Trying to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is line to left, but this is right to him in left as he hardly get a run on 2 hits.
Leading off
now at the plate, Austin Hedges.
The catcher, Austin.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hedges.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul right at third. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Settling in now, number 16.
Number 16.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but right after shortstop for the second out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first truck, heading out towards shallow right. Holt is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it's going to go.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis.
Ball 1,
so
no
take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. And look at that fastball ran in and got him. Outspan.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Jordy Holt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shorty Holt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a ball strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lewis, the runner at third. Buxton is at second with nobody out. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson. Party there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. He's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Now to the plate, Ryan Jeffries. He singled his last time up. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fouled off. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now,
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
Oh, big dog's gotta eat.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Thomas has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
And that's ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
There's the good fastball. He can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, after being laid on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He threw the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed.
In now, Alex Healy. He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sliced hard but foul.
Nope.
Breaking
That's a
ball below the zone. That's ball one. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. Fastball misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Obradovich takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another try at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Ota will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 6 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again. Brooks Lee. The switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. On the ground to the right side. to bag himself for the out.
Up next to Minnesota.
Digging in to try it again. Royce Lewis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off.
I got 2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Shorty Holt as he rips it on the ground to second. Jimenez moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that if that was runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and goes one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third parks to the plate.
Well, and now anybody was wondering why they're losing. There's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs.
This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, the base hit.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Mercado, base runner at first with 1 out. Misses, ball 2. Goes off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You set.
Backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high either first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking.
Play's been made, and that retires the side. There is no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Twins are out in front, 8-0. Digging in now, Darren Obradovich.
Leading
he
off for
flew out
Minnesota,
in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Darren Obradovich.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Hit out to his second. That will get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, number 22.
Outside,
he
that's the ball.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Freeman is there. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Alex Healy.
Designated hitter, Alex Healy.
Set and the pitch. Play off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Obradovich stands at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has the beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Wind up stranding 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Riding into the box,
Indians,
Oscar Gonzalez.
Designated
and
hitter,
he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie,
third baseman,
middle cut. Pitcher's lucky he's getting
here.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
Ball 1.
The first pitch to him is a changeup. Can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 00.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Squared that one up just a little late. Good breaking ball. Missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. There to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back,
Lane Thomas. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound.
Minnesota.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the back here in Cleveland. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sam Pentgen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Pentgen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now. Short and quick. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. But he will haul this in on the run. He had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Digging in.
Now that
Dan
the first baseman. Dan Robinson.
Set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Minnesota, but no matter, they lead it 8. So striding in, Oscar Mercado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
1-1.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
0-1 the count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Mercado stands at second with no outs. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Hedges. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Robinson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 16. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 0-1, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Mercado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5. It would be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Count even at 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Holt on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 37.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Jeffries. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The catcher.
And he'll start with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Hedges corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now back to the leadoff spot with Twins lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-1 delivery. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Stepping in now, number 22, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Inside, ball 1.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Again, another foul ball. Obradave leads off second with one gone in the inning. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2 and 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
0-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses 1 and 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last big. He certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this evening.
Paul Hamels is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Popped up. Robinson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
so next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Andres Jimenez. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1 and 1. A 1-1 home. To 1 and 2 now. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full-step effort.
Swing and a shot hook down the corner. He definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact.
Tyler.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
That ball went out.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Hamels comes set. Here's the 3-1. slow roller down the third baseline.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the run at first will be in motion.
And that's low, ball 4. Riding in, Oscar Mercado. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this game is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. John Gant enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
So coming to the plate, Royce Lewis. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That tails back over, strike 1. Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Popped him up. Hedges shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, shorty. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull is being used.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson.
1-0.
So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here to give this guy a pitch, and he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Hunter Wood takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Darren Obradovich. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Santana now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. Can't mill in your chance.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Lo. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense is they're taking advantage.
16. Your attention, please.
Now the mound here, not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Strike one to start the at-bat. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And
and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he cleared around in foul territory. Lays off 1-0. Kopech, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way in the corner. Thought it might be a little bit close to playing second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Minnesota Twins secure their 10th victory of the season. Barry Ota earns win number 4 on the season. Jake Junis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 11 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Minnesota tossed a combined